Well, hey there, YouTube. You're with Got That Funk, and I was tagged by my good friend Bionic Dance to do a video called Good Without God, where we discuss how our lives can have any meaning or purpose without God. Um, like Bionic Dance and also Wildwood Claire 1, who've done this tag before, I find the question is invalid, but let's just address it head on and pretend it is valid for a second. I can be good without God very easily, actually. I'm lucky enough to have been born in a country and have always lived in countries where food is relatively plentiful. And I've always, for the most part, had food in my belly, a roof over my head. I've had access to water, hygiene, music, indoor plumbing, and possibly most important, I have almost always had people in my life who care about me. I think people who yearn for God yearn for a sense of belonging and a sense of love and a sense that no matter what they do, they can still be loved for who they are. But I don't think a person actually needs to find that in God. I think that's just how people come to love God, or their notion of God. They're loving something that they've concocted in their head. And the reason I say they've concocted it in their head is because if you ask 100 different God botherers what God is, you're going to get at least 99 different versions of what God is. So everybody has their own sort of idea what God is or isn't. And that being so, it seems to me kind of meaningless. And also, I don't really see what God has to offer. God can't put food in my belly. I've got to work to do that. God can't give me companionship and affection. I've got to take care of my personal relationships if I want that. God can't give me shelter. I've got to work for that. God isn't going to give me music. I pay for that. So, what's God got to offer? How can anybody be good with God, really, if following God means surrendering part of your free will, which is what it means? I don't understand how anybody can be cool with that. So good without God, damn right, and proud of it. I want to thank you, Kate, for tagging me with this one. I am, however, the bearer of Tag Mercy, so I won't be tagging anybody this particular time. And listen, guys, I'll probably make a video early on in the next week. Until then, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and may all your ups and downs be ups.